Yep. For what purpose does the gentleman from California seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to speak out of order.
Without objection, the gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. California and the West, as has become all too frequent, have experienced devastating fires this year. The loss of life and damage to property has been immense, and we're just partially through the fire season. Our firefighters in particular, whether they be U.S. Forest Service, CAL FIRE, volunteers, contractors, or municipal, have worked hard and sacrificed to protect communities and resources, such as the firefighters I saw in Northern California all the way up from L.A. County. At the peak of California's summer fires, there were over 14,000 firefighters from 17 states joined in this effort. The work is brutal, it's hot, smoky, tiring, and there are few breaks, if any. These recent fires took a heavy toll on these men and women. In July, the Ferguson fire took the lives of Braden Varney and Captain Brian Hughes, both killed while battling flames near Yosemite National Park. Later that month, the Mendocino Complex fires, on records now as the largest wildfire in our state's history, burning over 459,000 acres, took the life of Battalion Chief Matthew Burchett from Utah, who died after he was injured while working on an active portion of the ranch fire. The Carr Fire in my district was one of the most severe fires our state has ever seen. It's devastated 229,000 acres, destroying nearly 1,100 homes and taking the lives of 8 people, including 3 firefighters and 1 utility lineman, Jeremy Stoke, Don Smith, Andrew Brake, and Jay Ada. The fire was so large and hot that it created its own weather system, including a fire tornado the size of 3 football fields with winds up to 165 miles per hour, created by the fire, leaving families with little time to find their way through bottleneck traffic to safety. Tragically, the fast-growing flames entrapped 4 residents unable to escape their homes in time, including Daniel Bush of Keswick, as well as Melody Bledsoe and her 2 great-grandchildren, James and Emily Roberts. As the flames continued, more than 5,000 firefighters and emergency personnel put their lives on the line, battling the fire, at times working more than 24-hour shifts. Some of these individuals, as local residents, lost their own homes in the flames, yet they spent weeks protecting others. The courage of these men and women in some of the darkest times of these affected areas will long be remembered. I thank my colleagues from California together here for their support, our support of each other. We have all felt this each in our own way as still more fires rage on right now throughout our state. I now ask that the House observe a moment of silence for all those who lost their lives in the terrible fires, and to stand in solidarity with the many individuals who are now starting the long, painful process of rebuilding their lives.